Okay, well, look, thank you for coming along today, and I want to start by acknowledging Konal Patel, the owner of this superette here today, and a couple of previous owners, Raj Chopra and Jitesh Arora, who have been previous owners, and all of them have suffered from retail crime, actually violent incidents, and unfortunately, their story is far too typical across this city. People going to work and being attacked in their workplace and having things stolen from them. So we're very much concerned. The biggest change between the focus of the previous government, which was all about reducing the prison population and the needs of the perpetrators of crime, our government has shifted to an absolute focus on reducing the number of victims of crime. That is what we're on about, and so we want to reduce the number of victims of serious crime by 20,000 people. There's lots of things that we've been doing to do that. First and foremost, it was around bringing back three strikes legislation that I want to acknowledge my Associate Minister, Nicole McKee. We've got sentencing laws before the Parliament, reducing the ability of judges to massively reduce prison sentences for convicted criminals. And then we recognise that a lot of the retail crime that's going on around is connected to organised crime, and so dealing with gangs is a critical part. If you want to reduce the number of victims of crime, the obvious place to start is with people who are causing the most victims, and so we've given the police extra tools to deal with gangs. What I'm announcing today is a series of changes, again, which are enabling to give retail operators more options or more tools to deal with people who are leaving their stores, stealing stuff, and creating a life, making life difficult for people who are just trying to go about their ordinary business. So the four elements of it are, as you know, tidying up the rules around citizens' arrest. At the moment, the circumstances are very limited, and it can't occur during the day for small, less than $1,000 offences. And so we're going to change that so that citizens' arrests can be made and people can be detained for any breaking of the Crimes Act at any time of the day. Secondly, we'll provide a process for how citizens should follow an arrest, particularly in terms of contacting the police straight away and ensuring the safety of others. Thirdly, we want to clarify the reasonable force available to the arrests may include the use of restraints only when reasonable in the circumstances. And fourthly, updating the excessively restrictive defence of property provisions in the Crimes Act in regard to how much reasonable force a person can use to defend their property. And all these things are about dealing with the circumstances that I think many New Zealanders would have seen and experienced over the last few years, with people walking out of shops, stealing stuff and not paying, and the owners and the general public not really having the ability to do anything about it. We don't think that is sustainable. Now, of course, the obvious concern that many people have is that we don't want to encourage an uptick in violence and vigilantism and the Wild West. Of course, none of this is compulsory for any company or any business. It's really a set of tools that they can use if they want to. And everybody, of course, in every instance, in every circumstances, needs to consider their own safety first. And that goes without saying.